Hey, salutations! Welcome to episode 20 of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. As I recall, today we are going to start off with doing all the little errands scattered around the map. Then we'll go do these quests, whatever these are. I'm guessing I won't even get here today. I'll probably do this and maybe like get here today. But we'll see. We'll see, won't we? So I recall there are like a bunch of quests down here, right? Clockwork City of Gauk has 2 quests. Port City of Ivalice has 4. Yeah, maybe we should head down here first. Now let's go pick up these fellas.
いらっしゃい。楽しんでいってくれ。
Ha! Good day to you, Walubi.
よし来た。お仲間が仕事から帰ってきてるぞ。報告を聞いてやりな。
Here, report.
それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
今回の仕事は大成功。必死にやった価値があったわ。
Ducatia Mine had put on a temporary hiring request for miners. This generally occurs only when new veins of ore are discovered. Since no profitable veins had been found in the mine since the track of copper several years ago, rumors were rife. Though we saw nothing to suggest a new vein had been found, we excavated much ore all the same and were compensated accordingly for efforts. But the question remains, was there an undiscovered vein of ore in Ducatia Mine or not?
大活躍ってやつだね。次の仕事もドーンと任せな。
Well, because there's only one mine to mine, and they're not hiring again. Hi Sentinel, how are you doing? You're doing quests already, yes. What else was I going to do in the first 2 minutes? Well, technically, we're not doing quests. They're doing quests. And I'm not sure this really counts as a quest. This seems more like I'm putting my people to work because I couldn't. Because they were just standing around otherwise, in my party. If you remember the last Guilds of Greybrook game that we played, there was a training and there was a stables thing to earn money. This kind of feels like that stables thing. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I was a bit sleepy, but now that I've started the stream, I'm a bit less sleepy. Okay. I also have tea to drink, so that's nice.
こんなところか。これで仕事は完了だ
Yeah,
な。
I sent my level 1s off to the mines. I feel a little bit bad about that.
他にありがと
There's more quests here.
う。いらっしゃい。ゆっくりよし来た。
Oh, more miners wanted.
誰を派遣す
Okay,
るんだ
well, you can go again.
何日ほど仕事に派遣するとよし。他にはありがとうな。
You're okay? I'm glad to hear. There are lots of quests down here to do, but I don't have enough people to assign there.
いらっしゃい。こんな儲けば他にはありがとう。いらっしゃい。よし来た。他に
Nothing here. But by the time I walk back here, there'll probably be quests, right? Okay.
よく来たな。そう来なくっちゃ。誰を向かわせる？誰を派遣するんだ？
Alright, you three.
この仕事に何日派遣すると。
Have fun.
ようがありが。
Wow, fights all along the way. Now that I've left my main party down here, there are fights everywhere. Fights every square that I walk into.
いらっしゃい。ゆっくりよし
Is
来た。
that your weakness? I can no longer open my family vault. My riches are safe from robbers, but they needn't be safe from me as well. Please help.
お仲間が仕事から帰ってきてるぞ。それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
この仕事どうにか大成功できたのよ。
They
ほら
opened the
ほら
safe.
あなたも一緒に喜んで。
Count Minimus, famous for his annual donations to local daughter monasteries, could not open his family vault. You managed to price. So this price is spelled wrongly, but it's also a nice pun. But it is a typo. The door opened and discovered the cause of the problem. Sacks and sacks of guilt have been stuffed in the vault and jammed the opening mechanism. Anyway.
これで僕らの実力が分かっただろう。やればできるのさ。
Good job forcing the door open. It took you how many days?
そしてこんなものも手に入ったのです。なんだか素敵じゃないですか。
Another book. Fictional work depicting the life of the Savior Mesa. The book is badly damaged with only an introduction reading, meaning it's a new
そいつは
CIA.
財宝じゃないか。
Yes.
すごいな、大手柄だぜ。おめでとう。トレジャーハンターとしての格が上がったな。こんなところか。
And I got 20,000
他
gold
に
from it,
何
which
か
is
用で
nice.
ありがとうな。
And there's a follow-up
いらっ
quest.
しゃい。そうこなくっちゃ。
This same guy again. Instead of his vault not opening, it's his entire mansion and opening.
誰を向かわせる？
These guys are signing.
何日ほど仕事に派遣
It'll take
すると
2 weeks to
わか
open
っ
his
た
door.
手配してる。
His mansion
他に
stuff.
はありがとう。書物に関する記録は
Mesa's movies. Lankum Islands, 1822. Look, translation of characters. Your prognosis, Hyman. Can we shake that word? Is this? Can't make any promises, but I'll do my damnedest, sir. Sir, be on the lookout. Understood. It's a very Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain sort of opening. We've come all this way. It cannot end here. The Hero King. Hey Hero, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You are early today, yes. The Gloria. maybe he was using it. This beauty was passed down to me by my late father. She was built utilizing the most advanced technology of the time and has seen us through our most ambitious adventures, some of which likely qualified as too ambitious. The years of wear and tear eventually resulted in us turning her in for repairs. We had her fitted with enhancements. While on the outside she remains the same, she's now a beast of a different nature. The latest surge of innovations has allowed us not only increase our output by 30 times, but do so on 1/10 of the fuel. The Gloria is our most trusted friend and ally. As our crew members, who have grown tenfold over the years, have come to say, she's the ship that will carry us to the skies of freedom. 1.5 decades have passed since I left my homeland of Valheim behind. So Valheim plus a T. Valheim. Despite my very best efforts, I've explored but a fraction of what the vast world has to offer. The love of adventure is something I inherited from my father. It's taken me to many places and lined my pockets with gold and other treasures beyond compare. It was never for material gain, however, that I traveled. My journey continues simply because I cannot rest until I find Calix Tuata and the City of Gold. Hero, aren't you? What time is it over there? Isn't it like really early? Or where are you? I thought you were located in like the Singapore area as well. Is it the same time zone? 8 a.m. Yeah, I guess it's pretty early. I must accomplish what my father could not. A woman's distressed voice traveled through the voice pipes. Captain Rickson, please report to the bridge postings. What's happened? I asked. You'll soon be arriving at the Langham Island, sir. Excellent, I'll be right there. Quickly throwing on garments, I dashed down to the lower levels where the bridge was located. Why are we reading this? I don't know, whatever. Thank you for coming on such short notice, Captain. Litz's voice reverberated through the bridge's voice pipes. Litzer is our head of surveillance and operates on Magitech radars. Her main task is to keep watch of the surrounding skies and the grounds below for anything unusual. Ah, is that what you wish to show me? On the expansive seas that unfolded before us, I spotted islands the size of grains of rice upon the horizon. Yes, we finally made it. 3 years and 5 months have passed since we began this journey. I'm surprised I managed to get us this far. You got us this far? Ha! I'm the reason this ship stayed alive for as long as it did. That is Hyman, our pilot. Is one letter off from. The name is very similar to what's the guy's name from Metaphor. This is Abdul, our engineer. Without their support, it would be impossible to come this far. Congratulations, Chief. Cannon, our weapons specialist, entered the command room for clamor. Really? He's a weapons specialist, and his name is called Cannon? I first came across Cannon in Vathek, where he had stopped to refuel. He was being assailed by a group of men who had downed 1 pint too many. I stepped in to defend him, and he has called me Chief ever since. Shortly after the incident, I brought him aboard the Gloria to replace one of our artillerymen. If only he had a realistic name like Boom Boom Fire or Bang Bang Fire. As for his skill, let's just say he is improving daily. Just a tad early for congratulations, Canon. After all, this is just the beginning. What? Just the beginning? Ah, that's right. There's something I forgot to tell you. According to the notes my father left behind, Calix Tuatan, the city of gold, resides nestled amongst these islands, the Langham Islands. In the ancient tongue, Calix Tuatan means man of gold. According to legend, it was the name of a king that once presided over one of the Langham Islands. It is said this island was blessed by the gods themselves, for the mountains abounded in gold. Calix Tuatan was the one to begin excavating these riches. Through large-scale mining operations, he gained abundance enough to build an empire. The nation was awash with wealth. Everything from tiny, everyday goods to luxury items was made of gold. This abundance, however, soon drew the attention of the Rankans. The city that... So this thing you've seen this word across several books and stuff, right? And like several parts of the history. The city that once flourished during the Middle Ages soon fell under the imperial rule. Also, it goes in a child's fable, the Tales of Damune. Where this narrative ends, my father's begins. In his notes, he describes what he learned about the city of gold through his travels. Near the end of our journey, we landed at a small fishing village to replenish our supplies. There, I met a man at the local tavern who claimed to be Calix Tuahan's last descendant. I was listening to him with only half-hearted enthusiasm, since he was known as something of a fabulous in town. After a while, however, the discussion took a rather interesting turn. He told me that shortly before Calix Tuatan was overtaken by Ranka, they sealed the entirety of their wealth within a pair of stone gates. 4 royal retainers known as the Black Guard saw the deed done. Each has something called a keystone, and they are the only thing that can now break the seal upon the gates. They are the only thing. Whatever. All 4 keystones must be placed into the lock, or as we refer to it, the cassette. Doing so will cause the stone gates located somewhere in the Langham Islands to open. Acting on a hunch, I mentioned to the elderly man that I obtained something resembling this key from the Tower of the Dead. Upon revealing it to him, tears began to well in his eyes. "Allah bebe," he whispered. It was as though the word the people of Calix Tuahan used to praise their god slipped unconsciously from his mouth. Hearing it made my blood sing. This man was no fabulist, he spoke the truth. Somewhere in the Langham Islands, behind closed gates, the riches of Calix Tuahan slumber. It is no doubt a treasure beyond reckoning. Yet it is not a love of gold that drew me into this pursuit. Generation after generation of seasoned treasure hunters have tried and failed to learn the whereabouts of this place. I simply hope to be the one to finally unravel the mystery. The road there is long and winding. Mayhap if I am unsuccessful, I will have to leave such dreams to my progeny, who will have access to faster and more streamlined airships. Thus, finding the city of gold fell to me, his son. With rapid advances in technology in recent years, the power to achieve this dream is in my grasp. There's more? I see. Cannon, who was hearing this story for the first time, stared at me with a bewildered look in his eye. It was abundantly clear that he had been unaware of our true objective for traveling to the Langham Islands. While I'm partially to blame for the confusion, I'll be willing to bet good guilt that Abdul also provided our artillerymen with some rather misleading facts. Yes, and it is a dream we have all come to share. Right, Abdul? Litsa? Indeed. Absolutely. Me too, Chief. Please let me share. That moment, the Gloria trembled, and the alarms began blaring. Was that an explosion? Everyone to your stations. Let's learn where that came from. Yes, sir. I pray to the gods it's not them. Another explosion resounded, rocking the ship. Incoming at 12 o'clock, Captain. Size and speed indicate a fleet of 4, nay, 5, nay, 6 battleships. They are of Peloponnesian origin. Sir, your orders? The Peloponnesian Empire is a military superpower that has gained control over more land than any other nation. They have been pursuing me ever since I made a wager with them. We will not be taken down, not today. Hyman, move us into the clouds ahead. They should obscure us for long enough to slip into the northern national mountains. Affirmative. Shortly thereafter, we ascended into the rain clouds above. With the arrival of airships, people began developing aerial combat strategies. Of these, cloud stealthing is one of the more difficult to master. Despite all of the advances in technology, Magitech radars remain unable to track airships in clouds. It removes all visibility and is akin to disappearing to a smoke screen. The main disadvantage is that this maneuver only works when the sky is dense with clouds. Yeah? Captain, we will soon be entering all of national territory. Excellent. Please begin our descent. Let's find a place to hide away on the western ridge. The Lankum Islands are located off of the continent's far eastern coast. The Isle of Neshlum is the largest among them. Here there are 2 primary settlements. In an elk to the west are sprawling farmlands, where the people live in prosperity of the land. To the east, hugged by twin peaks, lies a bustling fishing village. We managed to avoid the Peloponnesian warships and land amongst the island's western summits. After remaining aboard for a stretch of time to ensure we were safe to proceed, we made our way to Kalune. Kalune is the largest city in the west of Neshlum. There we replenished our supplies and attempted to gather what information we could regarding the City of Gold. Is it true, Hyman? Unfortunately, it seems the road ahead is fraught with danger. As for the perilous adventure to which Hyman refers. Is everyone back on board? Good. Hyman, mind explaining to these lads what you're talking about? Certainly, if you could all gather around and take a look. This is our current position, the western mountains of Neshlum. This is where we want to be, the cluster of islands where the City of Gold is supposedly located. According to the results of our investigation, there are a total of 8 islands, none of which are large enough for us to land an airship on. Which means the Gloria will need to remain airborne while we explore each island. I'm unsure if fuel can last that long. Abdul interjected, brow furrowed. Our target is about 280,000 sectors away from where we are now. We cannot afford to take multiple trips there and back. So we will be unable to refuel while we are over there? Precisely. To quickly review our situation, the nearby islands are too small for us to make a landing, so we need to remain suspended in the air during the duration of each visit, considering the ship's weight that will consume more fuel than any forward movement would. We suspect Calix Tuahan is located 280,000 sectors away from where we are now. It is not a distance easily traversed. Filling our fuel tank to the brim, we set off on what we suspected was the shortest route to our destination. Whatever it takes, we find our way back here to the Isle of Neshlum. Maximum amount of fuel we can carry at any given time is... Oh, now it's going to the... After such a long introduction, now it's going to a game part. Trip from one island to another will consume 500. We should be able to tour all the islands and return to Neshlum on just 15,000 hit points if we are frugal with our consumption. Following activities will deplete fuel. Moving, hovering, damage to the ship, repairs to the ship. Please keep in mind, there will be no place to refuel. The moment we reach 0 HP is when our journey comes to a permanent end. So it says that we can should we tour all the islands and return to National on just 15,000? Oh, okay. So if nothing happens to us, but they don't actually tell us how much it takes to go there and back. Like they don't tell us how much of the 16, like they don't tell us how much of the 15,000 is the journey there and the journey back itself. There are a total of 8 islands. 4 of them are regions that were once overseen by the Blackguard. The rest are where the treasures potentially lie stashed away. First order of business, however, would be to find the 4 keystones. Without them, we will have no hope of unlocking the stone gates to divide the world from Calix to our hands well. Listen everyone, this trip is a dangerous one. We'll be exploring a multitude of uninhabited islands on board time and limited fuel. Added to that, the Palametians are hot on our trail. There are also a great many unknown other factors that face us. If you want to back out now, it's your chance. Do you still intend to join me? Captain, do you even ask? Of course we are going with you. Aye, my heart flutters with excitement at the thought. Captain, I invested 3 years and 5 months in this journey. I will be a fool to quit at such a critical juncture. Let's get a move on, Chief. We've got treasure to find. I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. Now let's continue full steam ahead. Sir. Too much talking. Just get to the game itself. I've lost. Within the next few days, we made it to the island. Okay, so it takes 1,000 to go back and forth. Where we suspected the city of gold Calixtohan once flourished. Upon our arrival, we gathered together to discuss how we should proceed. And that is where we are. We have confirmed there are 8 islands in the area. This is where the Gloria is, in the exact center of this circle of islands. So they wasted fuel doing this, right? They could have just stopped at the first island on the way. Let us refer to this as a central point. Costs 100 HP to move from this central point to another region. Northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. But we can't move to north, southeast, where? Oh, okay, each area has 2 islands. One island to another will cost an additional 100 HP. Due to the storm clouds that populate the sky, flying to the northwest, to the northeast, or from the southwest to the southeast consumes significantly more fuel. Each trip will cost 300. To avoid this, the best solution is to return to the central point once before moving to the next island. While what we propose is efficient, what of us not being able to land? These islands are not too vast. We should be able to cover each of them in about 1 day. Take about 500 HP for us to keep the ship aloft while we conduct our search underground. Roger, let's ready for departure. Everyone in position. Yes, sir. So the annoying thing with this is that if you want to redo this, you have to sit through that whole nonsense all the way up here again. And these text things are very slow to proceed. Very, very slow to proceed. So we have 1 of the 4, right, for the Cassif? Oh, I thought the Cassif was the actual hull itself. But we have 1 of the 4 keys. And see, like this is very annoying. Even this alone took like 5 or 6 seconds to fully play out, even when I was pressing control. And what is this? I thought we were going northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast, and then there are 2 islands on each one. Why is there north and south? Oh my goodness. So this is actually, you first have to choose north, then you have to choose northeast or northwest, then you have to fly there. This UI is very, very poor. Let's go northwest. Let's go to the Kikoe Island. Kiko Island. Explore, of course. Oh no. There's a whole novella here to read out as well. Kiko Island. We descended on Kiko Island hoping to uncover the city of gold. The island remained completely unaffected by the massive explosion that occurred in the Palametian capital. As we were making our way back to the Gloria, I spotted a small temple hidden away in a cave. While decorated on the outside, inside was a plethora of exquisite treasures. There we discovered a pair of enormous doors. Reacting to the Cassif's presence. Oh, so the Cassif is our key, I guess. I thought it was the thing we put the key into. They quietly slid open. We made our way through a long, narrow tunnel and opened up in space with an altar which had built over Lake Red. Upon it rested a dully glowing red orb. Okay. Mr. Rickson discovered that there will be one true path to this, right? But you will not get the path on the first playthrough, because you will need an item from this island, then you need to go to that island and do something. Then you need to go to this island and do something. You have to jump around, right? Whereas on with this first playthrough, you'll be doing all the islands in you'll be basically doing them in order most of the time. All of the lights. Yes. Descend on all of the lights, quickly uncover the city of gold. Ruled by the goddess Valeria. Place fell to ruin. Another small temple. This is exactly the same. See, but this one we cannot open the door. But with something else later we'll be able to open the door. But we just wasted hit points because we didn't know. What we needed, right? But when there are some game books, and this is one of them, where you're expected to make a map as you go of what is where and what is needed. Then the second or third time you play through the book, you'll be able to plot a path. You'll be able to find the optimal path to get all the items you need, then visit all the places you need to, and then succeed from there. It's kind of a weird game book mechanic. This will take 300, right? Yeah, it takes 300. Yes. The Lilliputians. An old Time-worn airship. Can of Extasium. Wonder what that is. Oh, we start some HP. That's nice. Also, the one thing I don't know is what happens if you explore again? Oh. I guess you're not allowed to. Oh, we have one orb, I guess. I guess that's the orb thing. Okay. Let's move northeast, I guess. Gina, let's... we've been to one of the two northeastern islands, but not the other one. Let's go south first. Southwest. Balnivarbin Island. I'm guessing this first part will be the exact same again. Oh, this is actually different. Man does not live by bread alone. A quote inscribed by a warlord chief who devastated the land and the island's people. This part is the same. So this one will not open as well. Ha. People of the old world gather to await the completion. Again, another door we cannot open. So there's one door in the northwest, both doors in the southwest. Return to the central point. Move southeast. Good lord, this UI. South. Southeast. Poseidon's Reef. Explore. Perhaps, however, it is the other way around, and the god himself was named after the ancient magical kingdom of Poseidon that once resided here. Also cannot open. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 doors now that we couldn't open out of 7 so far. Out of 6 so far. The ancient legend, this is where the first woman came into existence. This is a myth of yore, originating from a time when men still believed in overgods. So what happens if I explore again? Same thing, right? This is the cerulean doors that don't open, yeah. So you don't generate a new thing by exploring again. It's the same thing when we come back here. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Hallowed forbidden fruit could supposedly be found. Blah blah blah. This door opens. Blue arc. Black guy's blue arc. So now one of the other doors will open, right? Which one though? I'm not really sure. Maybe the cerulean doors, which I think were the southeast. Yeah, it's a very weird. So we have opened 3 doors so far. We have opened both of the northeastern doors, and we have opened one of the northwestern doors. Hooray, Osmiri! Hello! That's interesting. I don't see... My bot doesn't actually show me that message. I can see it obviously in my other chat. But my bot doesn't show me. I hope my bot gives me some kind of gives me a way to see that kind of. And my bot doesn't show a lot of things here. It's supposed to, but I guess The watch streak thing maybe might be too new for it. Because that was only implemented. Actually, no, that was implemented quite a while ago. It's just that it was widely released like a week ago. How are you, Asmiri? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, my bot doesn't. I can't see Asmiri's message in my main bot, but I can see the stream chat separately. So I can see that part. I can see the message over there. Yeah, it's very weird. Oh well. I still see the chat. Okay. So southeast, I think. I don't remember which one here. What's the cerulean door? I think it's this one. Your 17 watch streak. They get off my antiseptic wipes because I forgot not to be trusted with lino cutting tools at 12. Why are you cutting lino at 12 a.m.? Why? Cerulean doors, yeah. So this now it opens because I have the blue arc. Not that hurt though. Don't worry, just small cuts. I hope so. Cannot station. So this just heals me again. How rude, Satinal. How rude. Ha. Captain, your orders. Return fire. No idea what I'm clicking. Hey, the enemy has them in a panic. Let's use this to advantage and retreat. Keeping damage to a minimum is a priority. We managed to escape. According to Magitech radar, no other airships in the near vicinity. Excellent. Let's continue full speed ahead. Yes, blah blah blah. Don't really care about this nonsense. So we took 50 damage while we escaped. One of the southwest islands I think is where we need to go. I'm not sure which one. Oops. Bounty Fabian. Explorer. Hurry up. Come on, game. You're so slow. Cerulean doors as well. Nice. White art. Nice. I think the two white doors are north, west, and southeast, but I'm not sure. What color is the door that's next to us? Yeah, let's go to last truck. I don't remember what door was here. So while it's cheap to explore this, we'll explore this for now. I've opened 4 of the 8 doors now. I don't necessarily remember which islands though. This ivory door. I guess this was one of the doors. Kind of Extasium heals me again. So there's both doors to the southwest are done. There's one door to the northwest, northeast, and southeast. I don't remember which doors are what color. Yeah, no, I don't worry. I don't expect anyone to keep track. Wait, have we visited both southeast doors? All of Ayaya and Ayaya was where we found the cerulean. The Poseidon's Reef or so. Now I'm confused. Let's do the northwestern sides first. Move. North. Northwest. All of the lights. Explore. Black art. Okay. So there's one more orb to find. Oh, we have all the orbs. Never mind. I guess we started with an orb. All we need to do is uncover the location of the stone gates. Crew members smiled and the Gloria once again took flight. Many treasure hunters, including my father, have never gazed upon the riches that lie within them. We, however, will soon be given the opportunity to do that which they could not. The moment another blast shook the Gloria. Alarms going glaring again. More Polynesian ships, of course. A voice reverberated through the Gloria, dispersed by magic light waves. Attention! This is Captain Kim Bress of Squadron 3 of the Polynesian Empire speaking. Captain Mesa Rickson of Squadron 8, you're hereby accused of treason and are to be taken into custody. Surrender yourself to us immediately or we will open fire. This is not a request, this is an order. Kim Bress Corliss, the most ruthless of the 12 squadron captains. 15 large ships, all galleon class. We cannot win this. Surrender! Escape! Did say there are thunderclouds to the rear of us, correct? Aye, they are quite significant in size. Excellent. Hyman, move us into them at full speed. Yes. Then we best not make any mistakes. Just surely, you jest. It certainly may seem that way. I am, however, very serious. Yes, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. We're running to the clouds. We're trying to outrun them. It's just a bunch of conversation. It's completely pointless conversation. Captain, your orders? Evade attacks and flee. Shudder ran through the Gloria. Stand fast! Won't be able to avoid the impact. Attack incoming! Everyone prepare for impact. Enemy fire careened into the Gloria. Sir, we've been hit! All hands remain in your stations. So this is the same. This is the same. Defend and flee. Heat flare detected. Attack incoming. The Gloria shuddered. Stand fast. Our defenses held. Get us out of here. Why did they have to slowly spell out each of those characters? Why? What do the devs think they're adding to the game? The Magitech cannon is ready. Maneuver us into position and fire. Because it was tense. Roger, disengaging Mako Drive and diverting all power to the cannon. 80% charge, 90% charge, please try to flash and recoil. I have no idea what's happening. 100% charge. Fire. What is that light? The amount of magic emitting from it is tremendous. No, it cannot be. They cannot possibly have a magic deck cannon about that ship. It's yet to even be completed. What's that noise? Direct hit confirmed. Hit ship has been annihilated. Abdul, damage report. What is the Glorious' status? No issues detected so far. We're fine. Good. Now let us quickly depart from here. Abdul? What's wrong, Cannon? The chief used to be captain of Squadron 8 of the Polynesian Empire. I used to be an airship engineer for the Polynesians. Litzer and Hyman once spoke about their vessels too. In fact, more than half our crew did. And why were we being chased by them? Are they not supposed to be our allies? It's a rather long story. Abdul, so we are finished with the inspection. I'll be right there. I shall speak to you later, Cannon. But Abdul... No, we don't need a flashback anime episode right here. Captain, we have made it to the central point. What? Oh. Oh, great. We're still doing this? After that whole story, after that whole audio story, audio novel segment, I have no idea what's where anymore. Isle of Bronya. Explore. Oh, so they won't even let us here anymore. Oh. Stop. So slow. Slow. Northeast. Stop giving me so much narration. Explore. Okay, so the airships are on both northeastern runs. What was Haidon's Reef? Explore. What is this place? I whispered to myself. The doors had opened up into a long tunnel. Sensing danger, I decided to return to the airship to call for assistance. For our return, and after making necessary preparation, we began exploring the tunnel. This must lead us to the rear entryway. We walked for some time through the underground tunnel, eventually led us outside. We came out at the far end of the island. Captain, what if we were to ascend that hill? From there, we should be able to see everything. At Hyman's suggestion, we made our way up the slope. Impossible! In a notebook left to me by my father, a mysterious crest was penciled into the margin. So I peered down at the landscape below and noticed something interesting. From atop the hill I was on, I could clearly see the forest trees had been cut away in certain parts and replaced with grass. These pastures form the exact same symbol. Rushed to open my nose and find that page. Closer inspection of it revealed an emblem drawn at the center of the crest. We decided to travel to a spot it indicated in the grass. Upon reaching our destination, we found a fist-sized stone left lying there. In it, we noticed there was a key-shaped hole on one side. Why is there a keyhole in this rock? Not expecting it to work, we nevertheless... Why is they separated the three parts of nevertheless into their own words. Attempted to insert the cursive into the stone. It was a perfect fit. Slowly, we turned the key. The rock and key crumbled to dust. Oh no. From it emerged a light green stone. What happened? The English teacher didn't correct them in the 11th grade. Further miracles were yet to come. The aura site began to absorb light from the sun, which had peaked in the sky, drawing in all brightness around it, then converged in a single focused beam, directed at the hill upon which we had once stood. Following the ray, we hurriedly made our way to where it led us. We reached the end of the shaft of light. What could possibly be here? Surveying the area, we came across a peculiar boulder. That sounds like a spell, a certain spell. That Leowin just casted. The moment we touched it, it slid away, revealing to us a dark cave. These must be the legendary stone gates. This is no doubt where the hidden treasures lay. Let's push forward, Captain. We're here, we finally made it. Come on, Captain, let's enter. It might be the camera rotation nice, yeah. Chief, hurry, don't fall behind. With visions of wealth swimming through our minds, we stepped into the cave, which opened into a large hall. At its center was a single chest. We cautiously approached, and with bated breath we opened it. Inside was nothing but a single sheet of parchment. You did well to make it this far, lads. While this may not be the wealth we expected to find, it is no reason to be disappointed. The memories and friends you made along the way are the real treasure. Arranging this was far from an easy task. I had to prepare all those keystones and then spread tales about them and the lost dear Kelix to our hand. It required a lot of imagination and dedication. Thankfully, eventually took on a life of its own, and here you are. I've got to give it to myself. I did a pretty good job. Thanks for sticking with me this far and allowing me to pull off the world's greatest prank. Sattler Rickson. Sattler Rickson? That's my late grandfather's name. So both my father and I fell for his outrageous trick. Upon finishing the letter, I felt not anger but a deep sense of fatigue and also sorrow for that one ship that I blew up. That was his face's ship. I felt anger. This caught me as I collapsed. I do not know what to say. I'm sorry, everyone. I put your lives at risk time and time again over the last 4 years, all for the sake of a practical joke. Cheer up, Captain. While it is a shame that the City of Gold did not exist, not a person here regrets joining you on this journey. The adventures we had together are priceless. Yes, exactly. Now let's head back to the Glory and start a new expedition. Abdul smirked. Looks like I'll be getting busy again. Make sure to take me with you too, Chief. Thank you, everyone. Before we head back, I would like to ask that you keep what happened here to yourself. I fear the rest of the crew might not forgive me if they learn what occurred. Now let's head back. Sir. The City of Gold. More than one adventurer has set out with visions of unearthing this paradise, only for their dreams to be shattered. Yet some brave souls continue to search for this place despite the odds. Captain, I apologize for interrupting you at such a crucial time, but look, there's more to the letter. What? P.S. Try turning the treasure chest around. For suffering through the world's greatest prank, you deserve a reward. While not as extensive as what the City of Gold itself might have offered, I'd like to share with you a little something I've collected in my travels. It's like, oh no, we've already returned to the ship. Come from Kelix to our hand with love. Turn the chest around. That's the camera, nice, yeah. I did as the letter specified. In that moment, the walls caved in. Dust filled the air, and I found it impossible to keep my eyes. Why is it so slow? Open. When I finally was able to uncover my eyes, all the cabin walls had turned to gold. That's the City of Gold lives on. What nonsense did we just read? That's absolute nonsense. Absolute utter nonsense. But kind of amusing at the same time. So this is who we blame. This Kazutoyo Mahira. This is who we blame. The programmer also, we can blame him for how slow the page turning things were. Graphic artists are fine. The special graphic artists, they're fine. Music was fine. Sounds are... you kind of copy-pasted the sound, so I'm not sure about you. I think we can probably blame these people as well. But the scenario was kind of amusing, but it was... it's actually kind of funny that all these little mini games are hidden inside Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, enough of this nonsense. And guys, please don't bring back any other books to my party. Yes, very nice, very good. Very clever, guys. Very good. What new thing do I have here? Oh, there's something here. On one hand, what? We did all that and no achievement? On the other hand, thank God there's no achievement. Let's come. Have we? Is there anything else we have? No, okay. They're both the same distance from this, so I'm gonna get this first. No, go away.
いらっしゃい。ゆっくりしていきそう来なくっちゃ。仕事を終えた仲間が待ってるぜ。それじゃ。
今回の大成功は私の大切な一歩。
Again, recruiting minus on short
かけがえの
notice.
ない
Applications
思い出になったわ。
accepted. Very few others turn out. Strict examination. When we arrived at the mine's deepest point, we saw the unmistakable sheen of gold in the vast scene. The old rumors were true. We quickly set to work and dug out enough to earn a tidy pay packet.
大活躍ってやつだね。次の仕事も
それからもう一つ。こんな品まで手に入った
How
の。
did you get this from a?
運命のいたずら
How did you
って
get
感
this
じよ
from a
ね。
mining expedition? Enchanted machine gun. And why can't I wield it? Guns of this larger type are said to be fitted to airships. Oh, okay, never mind. In days of yore, the bullets could be used for different purposes depending on the magic with which they were infused. They mined it, yeah.
そいつはこんなところか。あんたの仲間がそれじゃ。
今回の仕事は記録に残る大
The
成
likes
功
of
で
which
す。
may not soon be repeated.
こんな偉業を成し遂げられ
Lamson, the
ると
adventurer, hails
光
from
栄
the
です。
continent. Explorer of some renown. Team has made important number of discoveries. Joined his party as local guides. Guided him across the Zeklos desert. Together we braved the shifting dunes and thanks in part to his team's experience, we located the ruins.
やれることを。
それから今回はこんな場所も見つけたので
Falgabat.
す。
This village is said to be inhabited by an order of dark knights. While the fell blades of these knights lend them great power, they also cut short their lives. The order's numbers dwindle until the last none remain.
まさか秘境発こんなところか。
Let's see, if I do my playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 to 15, 1 to 16 now, we might find Felgabat.
用があれば言ってくれ。
Oh, you know we
あ
might
りがとうな。
For all we know, it's from the mobile game or something.
いらっしゃい。ゆっくりそう来なくっちゃ。仕事を終えた仲間が待ってるぜ。
Since this game came out before the others. But is it though? But weren't there references from later games also because this writing was done afterwards, like this specific translation?
それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
結果を聞いてください。大成功でした。
Ah, now you reference this.
こんなにうまくいくなんて感無量です。
Annual Magic Melee. Magic Melee. Competitors fought one another using only magic, allowing mages of all stripes to demonstrate their skills. Only I won through the initial round. So this part is the same as the other melee. Oh, but only one person made it through the initial rounds before defeating Alistair, a black mage from Daughter in the final, to become the 13th champion in the contest history and the recipient of a fine prize.
努力が報われたね。いい結果になってよ。
そうだわ。今回は面白いものを手に入
Saint
れたね。
Elmo's Fire. These Azure flames are said to
見てちょうだ
cause
い。
spontaneous combustion in humans. As the phenomenon affects only those suffering from malady, Saint Elmo's Fire is feared as a source for both. Yeah, this is from real life, right?
そいつは財宝じゃないか。すごいな。こんなところか。用がある。ありがとう。
I think most of my other things are down
い
there.
らっしゃい。ありがとうな。
Oops.
よく来たな。そう来なく。他に何ありがとうな。
I do definitely know I have like 4 down here. So I'm gonna start heading down there. Pretty sure I have none in here. Let's go here.
いらっしゃい。こんな儲け話が。仕事を終えた仲間が待ってるぜ。それじゃ報告を。
この仕事は見事に大成
Little
功しま
Cornelia,
した。
Baron Catastro's only daughter, was kidnapped by a man calling himself Jacques Le Raptor. The ne'er-do-well was demanding the Catastro family jewels as ransom. He was charged with making a safe exchange. Met the culprit on the pretense of delivering the treasure and swiftly apprehended him when he appeared. Jacques Le Raptor was actually a man by the name of Roberts, Cornelia's tutor. The conniving girl had planned the kidnapping in an attempt to reunite her estranged parents. Ah, it worked too, and we were rewarded by the part we, albeit unwillingly, played in the reconciliation.
ああ、楽しかった。 この高揚感
Enjoyable
は癖になるね。そうだ、こいつも見てくれ。今回の仕事ではこんな一品まで手に入ったのさ。
Now we have a second. We have a second. We have a second last copy of a bread recipe. Goliath bread. Though no longer made in the modern age, these hefty loaves of leavened bread were once eaten for energy and impact. Acquired taste and joint meaning, but does. This scroll contains the last known recipe copy. How many lost bread recipes are there exactly? Can we see? We can, right? We can see our collections. So we have one for Muppet bread and one for Goliath bread. Two separate bread recipes. One's in better shape than the other one though. This is in pretty good shape. This is not. Come here. No, go away.
よく来たな。歓迎。よし来た。
Rain-swept slopes. Have you heard of Mount Vector? Those southern slopes where precipitation falls every day of the year set to kind ancient wonder.
誰を向かわせる？
You guys can go.
この仕事に何日派遣するんだ？派遣すると分かった。手配。
Wandering gambler, blackjack, famous casino ship has docked at port. One of the games on the far starboard side has been quite generous as of late. Finder's fee 15,000.
誰を派
Wow.
遣するんだ？
You level 1 goons can go.
仕事に派遣する日数を派遣するとよし。
Love is in the air. Please take this letter to my beloved who lives in Rio Venice. Oh, the place we just destroyed. The letter is a green pot and was delivered directly to him. Okay.
誰を向かわせる？
You guys go.
何日ほど仕事に派遣するかね？派遣するとよし。
In the darkness, monsters have infested a small cave just outside the city.
誰が行くんだい？何日ほど仕事に派遣するかね？派遣するとよし。他には何か？ありが。
Yes. Let's go get Serendipity's team back.
よく来たな。こんな儲け話がある。仕事を終えた。
It's this one. Sorry, it's this one.
お仲間が仕事から帰ってきてるぞ。それじゃ、
今回の成果は申し分のない大成功でした。
That's like a dream come true.
まるで夢でも見ているみたいです。
Khan Minima's famed daughter, for his significant annual contributions to local monasteries, found himself unable to open the door to his mansion. By estimations, newly added fittings of solid gold had rendered the door too heavy to open. The Count's overindulgence was surely to blame, but few argue that the pursuit of beauty comes at a cost. After many efforts, Price opened the door. We eventually succeeded, much to the Count's delight. Though he is certainly out of touch with reality, we could not help but think of the philanthropic Count as one of the few beacons of hope shining up from the corruption that runs rife within the nobility. This is not going to end well, right? There's going to be a third one.
これで僕らの実力が分かっただろう。やればできるのさ。
No, lad, you're still not coming along with me on missions.
それから忘れちゃいけないのがこれね。見て、こんな貴重なものを手に入れたんだから。
Orb of Minwu. The soul of Minwu, the first mage, is still said to be sealed within this stone. Oh no. As such, it's sometimes called the soul of Minwu. An orb only name, it is like in actuality common shape. Is this from any FF that you know? Is this maybe from FF6 or FF9? Because the thing looks like a 6 or a 9. Not familiar?
そいつは財宝じゃないか。おめでとう。トレジャーハンターとしての格が上がったな。こんなところか。他に何かよ。ありがとう。
There's no. Oh, there is a follow-up. Nice.
よく来たな。よし来た。
Minimize the melancholy. The door has been blocked by an aggressive fiend known as a trapdoor. The valuables I stored at may be safe from robbers, but they needn't be safe from me as well. Please help.
誰を向かわせる？何日ほど
This is
仕
a very
事に
funny
派遣
series.
すると分かった。で、他にな。ああ
Okay, let's go back here. It's not. It's also not. Also not.
よく来たな。そうこなくっちゃ。お仲間が仕事からか。それじゃ報告。
今回は大成功を収めました。これまでの
Appeared
努
in other
力が
games
報
after
われ
this
た
one,
の
but
で
this is
す。
the first lesson. Interesting. The cave on the outskirts of Ivalice led to a complex of narrow tunnels of vast underground lake. As we stared in awe across the water, we felt ice upon our backs and turned to see a pack of red mooses ready to pounce. None of them are main numbered games, I see. After overcoming our foes, we saw an astonishing sight, the blossom of a whisperweed, a plant that blooms only once in several millennia. Could the monsters have been protecting it? FFT. So all the FFT, a bunch of FFT spin-offs and whatever Piglogica Final Fantasy is, that one I have not heard.
充実した仕事になりました。仲間と力を。
That's very good.
こんなところか。これで。あんたの仲間が、それじゃ、
結果を聞いてください。大成功でした。
Daiseko, yeah.
こんなにうまくいくな
Anna,
ん
the
て。
renowned singer, is to be
感無量で
married.
す。
After 7 years of long-distance courtship, a date is finally set. Lucky Melon is none other than Edward, a bard employed at Rio Venice. We were greatly honored to hear the news firsthand. Edward's gentlemanly manner has caused many to suspect he may be a prince, may have a continental royalty. Nevertheless, his charm is no doubt what attracted Anna to him. We wish the two of them every happiness.
すっかり自信が。しか
See
し
if we renew set up
今回の
purpose.
仕事で一番驚いたの
Somehow we
は
found a rare
このお
artifact.
宝を見つけたことだろうね。
How? How? For deity plate. What part of the quest would have given you an artifact? You're just tripping. You just found it on it was in the envelope that it was left over. It was, yeah, just there. The intricate inlay of fine jewels suggests a collection once belonged to nobility. Is that a real life thing? That I didn't know. Set of 4 small brooches, each crafted in the image of one of the eastern deities. Of the
そいつ
cardinal
は財
direction.
宝じゃないか。
Interesting.
こんなところか。仕事を終えた仲間が待ってるぜ。それじゃ、報告。
今回の大成功は
Daiseko,
私の
yeah.
大切な一歩。
Like Jack, famous
かけ
casino
がえの
shit.
ない思い出
We
になった
sneaked
わ。
about hoping to try our luck. One of the games on the Star Wars side paying out quite generously, and we must have because we returned with healthy winnings. The owner of the ship, a man of 7 and 20 named Setzer, told us he plans to continue providing his brand of entertainment to the world despite the ongoing unrest.
大活躍ってやつだね。次の仕事もドーンと任せな。
Mythological creatures appearing along Chinese constellations along Eclipse and via the guardian of the four cardinal direction. A Jia dragon of the east, balloon bird of the south, white tiger, Tai Yi of the west, and a black tortoise of the north. So it's constellation related. Interesting.
こんなところか。これで仕事は完了だな。用があれば言ってな。
One of this is about to finish. Literally.
よく来たな。こんな儲け話。用がありが。
Should we come here and start these first, huh? What?
これかい親父が行動で
Why,
発
why,
見
why,
した
why
っ
is
て
there
い
a
う
random
機械は
cutscene for entering the Clockwork City?
ああ、先週から発掘を開始した第57
That
番
wasn't-
坑
this wasn't
道
even
の
listed on
奥
the
で
map.
見つけた白門さ。分解してみようと思ったんだが、どこをどういじればいいのかさっぱりわからん。
一体なんだろうねこの鉄の玉は。
Can you hear me drinking when I'm drinking? You can, right?
なんだなんだ
成績に反応したのかな。
You didn't hear drinking?
なん
Okay.
だろう、このマークは。
This is the most peculiar symbol. Side story comments. Oh no. Supposed to get a comment from Mustadi about triggering this. Oh, I have to actually click. Secrets beneath Gout complete. Watch the scene, the metallic sphere. At certain points, you may have the option to take part in side stories. Advancing through these side stories could be to your benefit, as they may present opportunities to recruit new allies to the party, and achievements, of course. A blue icon on the world map indicates the location where one of these side stories can progress. I keep hearing the music immediately thinking Pokemon Cerulean City. Is it similar? I'm not familiar with Pokemon music. Besides like the anime music. So there's a side story here. Cool. And yes, CA side stories. Let's finish our taverns and then we'll go chase
そうこ
that.
ら食っちゃ
Rumor has it that the monster has taken up residence in a long abandoned well. It's making us dreadfully nervous. Please look
誰
into
が
the
行くんだ
matter.
い 何日
So
ほ
my level
ど
one
仕事
sound
に
well?
派遣すると
Will be forever
わかった
level 1. The Durga trade. Another sunken ship. Isn't this like our like 8th sunken ship? Sounds really similar to the music that plays in the Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee games when you're around that Cerulean City area surfing. Interesting.
誰が行くんだい
This game takes place within the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, I believe that.
仕事に派遣する日数を決めてくれ派遣するとよし
So many sunken ships.
用がありがと
To rescue these girls.
ういらっしゃいこんな儲け話仕事を終えた仲間が待ってるぜそれじゃ報告
今回は火の打ちどころがな
Nothing
い
short
大
of
成功でした
tremendous.
こんな報告ができるなんて最高の気分です
Mount Vector is a mysterious place where rain falls incessantly all year round. When we arrived, the rain was not heavy, nor was it drizzling. Is it even drizzling? The whole sentence is kind of phrased weirdly. And serve to soothe our weary bones. Geothermal activity in the region warms the ground, which along with the cool rain, swathes the mountain in mist. Nice. Such it is as local folklore tells of white demons that prey on travelers. As luck would have it, a brief break in the mist revealed an ancient wonder. Our work complete. What work did you do? What part of this is work? Our work complete. We bid this oasis for the soul a reluctant farewell before continuing on our journey.
ほらね、うまくいっただろう。これからも期待しておくれよ。
But what did you actually do? This is not a report of anything you did. I mean, I think you're supposed to like defeat these demons, maybe, but it doesn't say that.
そうだこいつも聞いてくれ今回の仕事ではこんなところも発見したんだ
Crystal Tower. This spire, once the heart of the ancient kingdom of Baran, was fortified by the labyrinth city at its base. The tower's crystal walls were a symbol of the royal family's wealth and power, but also of oppression.
まさか秘境を発見するとはこいつは大したもんだぜ
Very nice.
おめでとう冒険家としての格が上がったな
Level 5, yay. Whatever that
こんなとこ
does.
ろかこれで仕
This
事
is
は
very
完了だな
important. XP.
他に何か用でもな
Out of curiosity,
あら
you are level 8 now, so you don't actually need to be samurai anymore. You level through level 8 by doing jobs, I think. Change your class. So I think you want to go back to dancer, right? We should finish this class. Well, first, what do you want to learn from here? Oh, do you want to... You could continue being... I wonder if she should continue leveling samurai. Her off class right now is a monk, right? Which is nice because he has a heal, mana heal and a rest. But the samurai lacks those two, but has a lot of other utility. I wonder if it's worth leveling her samurai. I wonder how much damage this does. But I don't really think these two are very good. This maybe, MP might be useful situationally. I don't see a way that this really... I don't feel like this does much. This is useful. 15 hit points, yucks. Does hit every enemy, yeah, but it also wakes people from sleep and such, right? This I can see is useful. This is very useful. This can be useful as well. It depends who we're fighting, but these can be useful. So this takes 3 turns to fire at 5. So and this I think takes this. I feel like this took like 2 turns to fire. No, I didn't cast this though. I casted this. I feel like this took 2 turns to fire. Maybe 1 turn. This will take about 2 turns to fire, right? 1.5 to 2 turns. I'm gonna get both of these. Wait, am I saving up for anything here? Fly. Last enemy, you need to move by flying, passing over enemies and obstacles. I feel like I should save for this. When affected by time, you just quick cast. I don't think these count as spells. Yeah, but they don't have things here that says affected by arithmetics, reflectable. But yeah, I don't think the time mage thing. I don't think these are spells. Well, maybe they are. Hard to say. Well, I'm gonna pick up these two. Then we're gonna save up for fly. So you can go change that.
似合いますか？
Sure, have fun. Raja, Lewin,
Oh,
and Lewin would have picked up white mage spell points, right? JP. So she now can cast this. She needs 1 more to be able to get this. But I mean, I'm not gonna cast this if this can be castable with arithmetics. There's no point in getting this. There's no real point in getting regen, I don't think. This is not castable, this is not castable, so no point in getting these two. Wall. Kind of protects shell. Maybe. I guess this is useful. And this is useful. But they're not as important. She should go Black Mage.
気合が入るね。
Because I want her to get some better offensive spells. She has pretty good White Mage. She doesn't have all the White Mage spells, but she has a pretty good set of them.
了解。
So it's not important that she picks up the rest right away. So she cannot cast these anyway. She can get 1 of these, right? But these are also castable. You know what? Let's save for this. We have 650 already, so this is not that far off. Cast speed 15. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, that's fine. No. And you're level 4 arithmetics. Nice. These errands are actually a really good way of leveling arithmetics. Such a useless class at low levels. But she needs all of these things, right? So I have elevation 5. It's probably best to pick up a balance. So let's target CT. Then we'll go for one of these. Then we'll go for one of those. Okay. The duality of whatever you're reading that from. The duality of the internet. Let's see. So Zaltania Castle has 3 errands. Obviously I can't go there yet. and Bervinia has 5. Those are all up here, right? Bervinia and Zaltina. So there's these 2 left. So all I have to do is pick up these people and we can go. How many days do you have left? That also means there are no more errands for me to level up. Yeah, we can go to the side quest here.
よく来たな。こんな儲け話、お仲間が仕事から帰ってきてるぞ。
But I want everybody there
報
with
告を
me
頼むぜ。
before I go.
今回の大成功は私の大切な一歩。かけがえのない思い出になったわ。
When we found at this dark, we were asked by residents of a town on the outskirts of Gaut to defeat a monster living in an abandoned well. What we found at this dark den bottom was a monster of human shape, covered from head to toe in mud, and it took all of our strength to defeat it. From its remains crawled a bedraggled man, caked in filth. It seems that he had taken shelter in a well only to be engulfed by a fetid mud monster. All things considered, the man seemed in good health. The local residents were happy to have the matter resolved. How weird.
大活躍ってやつだね。次の仕事もドーンと任せな。
こんなところか。
Weird, just weird.
他にはありがとな。
There's still another quest here. That's the Durga one,
い
right?
らっしゃい。
How many more days
こ
for
んな
that?
儲け話があるぜ。
4
他に
days.
な。ああ、
いらっしゃいませ。お任せください。
Assassin's Dagger. I mean, you'll never be using it as a dancer. I do have 200,000 coins now, though. There's one. I need to go look at the specialty shops, right? Like there's a specialty shop that sells katanas, but just one. I need to go find it. Also, I've been tempted by this ring a couple of times. Also, I should kind of get more of these. I feel like I should get more of these. These are the anti-dark magic ones. Adventuring is expensive, man.
いらっしゃい。こんな儲け話、お仲間が仕事か。それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
今回は大成功を収めました。これまで
Daiseko.
の努力が報われたのです。
We learned that the Durga, a merchant ship owned by Barnveld Imports, has sunk 140 domes in the Gulf of Kainan. Carry a number of valuable goods. Company representatives were understandably anxious. Though a portion of a cargo had been lost to the currents, we raised the vessel and retrieved a number of items, much to the relief of the owners.
久しぶりにすっきりした。
しかし今回の仕事で一番驚いたのはこのお宝を見つけたことだろうね。
So we stole this from them. Once used as a divination tool by a caravan of nomadic merchants, coins engraved with foreign markings have been strung together in the shape of a sword, hence the given name. What a weird item. I guess anything passes for an artifact these days.
そいつは財宝じゃないか。すごいな。こんなところか。これで仕事は完了だな。
Probably in other games, but not prominently. Yeah, maybe. It's a weird item.
他には何かありがとな。
Okay, so we're done down here, I'm guessing. Wait. Well, okay, no, that's fine.
いらっ
Outfitters.
しゃいませ。まとめて購入ですね。何なりと何をお求めで？
Proud Hide Back. While equipped, grants regen. It's a permanent regen item. Can be used by what? What are these classes? Bard and Dancer? No? Bard and something. Wait, there isn't even a Bard class.
何かお役に立てますか？お任せください。
What's this? Gear. You aren't supposed to know about bards. What other class has an icon of a liar? It's a bard in every single game. The bard, like, it could be anything. Yeah, we'll see. Boosts Earth, absorbs Earth. You know what? Fine. Just buy whatever. It's fine. Sure. Just
そ
sure.
れですどう
Sure.
それですご
Sure.
それでしたらよく
Kind of suspicious,
そ
but
れ
sure.
ですどう
So the dancer did not want the item. I suppose even now they consider. Oh no, that was not a. Wait a minute, what
何
slot
か
was that?
喜ん
That was a
で
weapon.
なんなり今後ともごいらっしゃいませまとめて購入ですね
Oh my goodness, 50,000. But while equipped, grants regen. It's a 12. You know what? Fine, whatever.
それでしたらよくお
But just one.
他にごよ何をお求めで
Yakyu Dark Root. Interesting. Fuma Shuriken.
なんまた
There is a class that sells katanas. A shot. It's a part to the watch list. Okay. So it's way down here.
いらっしゃいませ欲しいものはありますか
These unlock the skills that the samurai
こ
has,
ちら
right?
を毎度ありがとうございこちらを購入されますかありがとう
But now I'm broke again. Oh, and there are more down here as well. Sword with the power to render its victim unable to fight. That's kind of a nice sword. Cashmere. Is this a dancer thing? All my flexible wooden fabrics are exquisitely soft to the touch. 50% chance to reflect. And that's before whatever dodge skill or parry skill you're using. This is interesting. This is also interesting. It's cheap and it gives 50% like parry chance.
なんなりとどうぞお任せください
You want the cashmere. You really don't like the proud mirror back. Exactly, yeah, they never need to be near
他
enemies.
にご用は今後ともご
But that sword though.
いらっしゃいませええなんなお任
Can
せ
no
く
one
だ
really
さい
use it? You. Why are you using the ice brand? But no, you can't use that. Even with the equipped swords thing.
他にご用は
I guess that's not considered a
欲しい
sword.
ものはありますか
Oh, it's only a ninja weapon. But it's a hell of an interesting ninja
な
weapon.
ん今後
Like remember in that last fight, in that Revenant's Castle Part 3 fight, I used ninjas for that, right? And I was commenting that I didn't have enough good weapons for Raizia. So that weapon kind of intrigued me. Yeah. With that weapon would have made the fight, the rooftop fight, even more, well, not easy, but the chance of making it even easier. If I could have disabled the person that I'm fighting with, they would have no choice but to run. I feel I want one of these swords. I want one of them to as
いらっしゃいませ欲しいもの
so
は
I
あ
have
り
more
ますか
combat options. Even if I'm not gonna use it,
こちらを
anytime
毎
soon.
度あり
Even if that makes me broke.
こちらをお買いや。こちらをありがとう。
There, one of everything.
なんだまた
I made a bunch of money and I spent it all. Come back here. I'm very tempted to take one of these fights, but there's really so much else to do.
いらっしゃい。
いらっしゃい。
よし来た。お仲間が仕事から帰って、それじゃ報告を頼むぜ。
聞いてちょうだい。今回は大成功
Against
よ。
all the odds, we have triumphed against the trapdoor.
終わり良ければ全てよし
After
だわ。
defeating the creature masquerading as It was a Saladar, we performed the search of a room. So there was a creature masquerading as pretending to be his Saladar. We performed a search of the room as a precaution. We discovered a large cache of coin along with some rather interesting documents. The nature of these papers would take too long to explain here, but suffice to say, they implicated the account in an array of misdeeds. We apprehended him and received a considerable bounty for his capture. But certainly not the outcome we expected. So this kind of was rather predictable, right? The first two quests, there's an evil wall in front of her. The first two quests painted him as like a really philanthropic person, but in too innocent. He looked too innocent. So in this third quest, he was busted.
諦めずに頑張った甲斐がありました。また。
こんなところか。
Good job,
用
guys.
があればありがとう。
Side quest. Once again, I need to confirm that. I'm going to confirm that only Bravenia and Zaltania have errands for me. So Zaltania. And Bravenia. And look at this. Some of these say all errands complete. And some of these say none available at this time. So does this imply that there never will be any more errands here? It might, right? Whereas these might say that they still have errands coming out later. Yeah, it does imply that. Does it mean it's true? Who knows? Yeah. Okay. Right.
いらっしゃい。ゆっくり今のとこがにな。あ。
I was not expecting nothing there. I don't have a quest page or anything. Events.
彼らは何を思い、何を成したのか。
This doesn't tell me to do. Oh, I didn't need to. Space escape. But why is this marked then?
いらっしゃい。人手を探し、どんな方を他に、どなたを他にまた来てください。
よく来たな。歓迎。そうだな。
Oh, here.
これは気になる噂話だな。追ってみる価値がありそうだ。
Monsters have infested one of many coal mines in Golan. A coalition of miners petitioned Baron Etiot to dispatch his scarlet orchids to slay the beast, but the war means he's unable to spare any troops. Anxious to be rid of monsters, the miners approached the Hunters Guild offering a handsome bounty. In turn, the guild now sees volunteers from outside its members to assist in the task. Although many hope that the beast will be put down without delay, there are fears that a sudden influx of reckless sellswords and monster hunters into Golan will pose its own set of problems to the peaceful mining town.
用があれば言ってくれ。何もない。他にありがとう。
Okay, but that didn't actually generate a
他に
thing.
こんな噂が。用がありが。
Oh, now it moved. Okay.
いらっしゃい。何か飲むかい？
じゃあミルクを。
Really? Milk?
気に入ったよ。
Really?
酒場で酒を頼まないやつは初
Such
めて
a
だ。
Mary Sue.
結構修羅場をくぐり抜けてる顔してるんだな。いい面構えだぜ。
へえ、あの話は本当だったんだ。ゴルランドに怪物が出るって噂は。
そのせいで炭鉱の操業がストップしちまってな。ただでさえ不景気だってのに困ったもんだぜ。
このご時世じゃ騎士団を呼ぶにも戦乱でそれどころじゃないしな。
ゴルランドじゃ町を挙げてハンターを集めてるそうだぜ。
お前さんはハンターじゃないのかい？金になると思うんだがな。
お金はどうでもいいけど、困っている人を放って
Such
お
a
け
Mary
ないな。
Sue. Mary Sue.
おーかっこいいこと言うじゃねえか。まあ天騎士バルバネス殿が生きておられたらな。かのお方なら町のためにご尽力いただけただろうに。
ところがさ、凄腕のハンターでも歯が立たないやつがいてさ。
へえ、そういった困った話だね。どんなモンスターなんだい？
なんでもホーリードラゴンって話だ。珍しいドラゴン種で。
Oh, good. I have a piece of armor to help with this.
行くのかい？
とりあえず行くだけ行ってみるよ。こんな僕でも何か力になれることがあるかもしれない。
いいんじゃないの？そういうの嫌いじゃないぜ。頑張れよ。
炭鉱に行くならこの俺を雇わないか？
あなたは？
俺はハンターのベイオウフ。
Oh, look, it's this guy.
彼らが噂するホーリードラゴンを以前から追っているんだ。どうかな？きっと役に立つと思うんだが。
PlayStation 9. Sorry, I've no need of hired steel. How much coin would buy your blade?
いいですね。一緒に行きましょう。
That's not what he said.
ありがとう。早速ゴルランドへ行くとしようか。
Okay, that's not what the Japanese voiceover said at all. Ramza said, okay, let's go together. And Beowulf said, thank you, let's go. There was no talk about buying his services.
世話になる。
Okay. Ramza,
どうした？
can you still wear that, whatever that thing is? You might not be able to wear, you can wear the chameleon robe. Absorbs holy.
ん？
So he's using a mana shield as well. He's a Templar. Should he really be with us? Channels magics to one blade to inflict blindness. Absorb MP. The Grant Faith. Inflict Etis. Inflict Undead. Oh my goodness. Silence. What's that? Reduce Bravery. Inflict Confusion. Dispel. Disable is only 50. Sleep. Break. Break. Inflict Stone. What a weird name. Mystic Knight. Basically a Mystic Knight. Basically he's an oracle, but he casts a spell that aggresses using a sword. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. I can see both. Dealing damage based on one's HP loss. So the more injured he is, the more damage he does. Oracle, Ite, Mystic, yeah. And these are the usual Squire skills. Break is a classic FF for a petrification spell. I could steal his sword. Here, would you like a mithril knife? No, it's fine. You can wear that. You're not immune to anything from your gear. I could give you Chameleon Robe though, since you're fighting a holy dragon. We'll have to put a pin in that. Battle like Golden Mining Town. Oh no, this is a multiple phase fight. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay. Question is, can I farm XP on any of these spots? We'll see. Well, so much for the main quest. I guess we're doing this today. And probably tomorrow as well. Bring a steel weapon. Gotcha. Okay, good. That I like to know. So bring a thief. I think Ramza's a thief. So I think we're actually fine here. Yeah, he always has steel. I like equipping this so much on him. So he has this. Okay. Right here. Aggressive stand here. Why are we split up like this? Position. Hey, we're fighting people. What? No commentary, no nothing? Their name can I mean they don't tell me why we're attacking. Why are they attacking me? Aren't I helping to defend your town against monsters? Failure to communicate. Maybe. Can you please not kill my character before she has a chance to move? Nah, apparently the answer is no. But I mean, it's fine. At this stage of the game, it's fine. It's just kind of hilarious for her. These are like hobbits. They're throwing stones. What? Reach level 40 above with 5 different party members. I got an achievement for that while I was being attacked. So that must mean that another egg hatched, right? Another egg just hatched, and I have maybe it just checks level. I think it checks levels at like the start of my turn in my first turn in a battle or something. Somewhere in here, somewhere in this mission, eh? That's good to know. Yeah, I'll try not to unequip it then. I always have it by default. I'll definitely try not to unequip it. But yeah, let's look for interesting things to steal. What's a Lamban hat? This looks like pretty darn good hat. Also, good clothing. We should steal a bunch of these if we can. In fact, I should just spam steel weapon on these guys. Yeah, I need a plan to bring you up. Speechcraft, entice. Join me. 27%. Honestly, I don't think I'll lose. I'm on height 3. No, wait. I'm on height 0. Oh, can I? Wait, if I'm on height 0, there's an arithmetician. 0 is not a prime number, and 0 is not a multiple of anything. If this was height 3, where we are, there's no chance I'll lose this map. None at all. Because we're height 0 though, I'm not sure. If the map can be faster. Well, no, I was thinking that I could just My arithmetician could just stand back here and just rest everyone who falls. Oh well. I want to move here. And entice. You. Sure, why not? Miss. Slayer Vane. Hello, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to my stream. We are playing Final Fantasy Tactics right now. We're somewhere in chapter 4. What were you playing today? Remember back in the day, arithmetic was called calculator. What is my shoutout comment? It is that. League of Legends. Very nice. Welcome into our stream. Appreciate the raid. That's okay. No, we don't get many raids and stuff. We're definitely a small streamer. We're just kind of hanging out, having fun. Thank you very much. I appreciate the raid. Hello, you're playing League of Legends. Sorry, you're from Canada and had the raid. Ooh, very nice. This is the remastered version of the old FFS. We're playing the Final Fantasy Tactics Chronicles of Ivalice. They released on Steam a month and a half ago. That game has 2 versions, so both versions are built in. And when you launch the game, you can choose either the new remastered version or a remastered version of the old game. So you can have like the old graphics and old script, or you can have the new graphics and the new script, plus some quality of life things like autosaves and stuff. Both versions of the game have it, but you can choose on launch, yeah. And this is the new version of the game with like the autosaves and quality of life features. So yeah, we're playing on Tactician mode, which is the hardest difficulty, and this is my first time. There is much more QOL, yes. For example, there are autosaves now. I hear that this thing is new. So it basically saves every turn, and there's a bunch of manual saves you can do, but if you do something wrongly mid-battle, you can roll back. You can, another big difference that my friends have been telling me about is that when you're on the world map, you can skip ambushes. So when you're walking from point A to point B, along the way you might encounter ambushes. And apparently the original game, you had to fight them, and that significantly slowed you down. Here, thanks to the QOL, you can just choose to skip the fight. So all the fights, yeah, and you can also trigger them, yeah. So it's 100%. So it's you fight when you want to, instead of having to have to take the ambush when they ambush you, and then if you want to leave, you have to like exit the game and reload the game and try to avoid it by RNG, by going back by like trying the thing again until no ambush appears. Yeah, now you can just skip the ambush, which is very good as well. But yeah, thank you very much for the raid. League of Legends is fun. I've been watching the World's Championship at night. Well, at Canada night, I guess. It keeps me up in the morning. That's been a lot of fun as well. I haven't played League of Legends in years, but watching it is always fun. What am I doing? You are a monk. So you are... Which part of Canada are you from? I'm from Edmonton. So, Alberta. We're eagerly awaiting our first snow, but it hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, Edmonton. So right now we're in MST. So right now is 7:49 p.m. We're in Montreal, Quebec. Very nice. I visited Quebec. I visited Quebec once and Montreal once. And they're both very nice places. But it's been a long time ago. Don't fall trap to playing. Just watching is good enough. I agree, yeah. I went to Korea once to watch one of their games, one of the LCK games. That was a nice big highlight. I really enjoyed that. But playing it, yeah. What do you mean miss? You just miss a rest. How do you miss a rest? Arithmetic, so I cannot target elevation, I don't think. Yeah, because we're on height 0. So none of these work for 0. I need to find something that works on you. Not this. Not this. Not this. Okay, this works. I mean, it targets like 6 people, but it's fine. You just need to arise. Yeah, don't care about you, don't care about you, don't care about you. Not you. Not you. Please work. Very good. Thank you very much. Thanks for rating me and enjoy yourself. Oh goodness. That's my other arithmetician. So much for her. Is she ever gonna get a turn? No, I don't think she's ever gonna get a turn. Hey, for you, I've been doing like 27, 90, so many guns, yes. But honestly, it's not that bad as long as my arithmetician is alive. The question is, so I have 2 ways to approach this fight with Ramza. One way, hi Amy, how are you doing? One way is I can steal their guns. The other way is I can start trying to permanently charm them into traitors, right? I'm very good, thank you very much. Hi Amy, yes, we have a pure wolf. Hi Asmini, take care. Lie still and unconscious for the next several hours. Yes, now that Amy is here, you can leave, yes. You both have the same colored name, so one text in for the other. But yeah, happy time zone and see you tomorrow. But yes, look, it's Beowulf. As the prophecies have said, the prophecies fulfilled. You have Beowulf. Okay, I'm stealing weapon on him. So this is a 29% chance. As opposed to turning traitor, which is 27% chance. At this point, I might as well try this, right? It didn't work, but it'll eventually work. Thanks, I think. This doesn't really help. They do 90 damage to me per shot. So whether she has 11 HP or 81 HP is one hit. But I guess I can restore her health like this if I want to. But I can also dance, right? It's like this could trigger sleep. It could trigger quite a few things actually. I could heal you, that would take you out of 1-shot range, but you'd still be in 2-shot range. But I guess the more people I have alive, the less chance they'll shoot my arithmetician. And the debuffs could be something silly, right? I don't know which is better. This only heals 35 or so. I had 9 viewers here. We had raiders. We had someone raid us like 10 minutes ago, I think. I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I'm small enough and like new enough, I guess, that I don't even really have raider notification or anything like that. 35 health is not going to make a significant. You know what? I'm just going to dance. Abilities, dance, hidden frolic. So see, the gun, I'm not sure the gun damage. Remember what we tried the last time? So we tried in the last fight in part 2 of Ivalice Castle. We tried buffing Ramza's physical attack power to see if that would increase his gun damage, and it did not. So I'm not convinced that this will reduce the damage that's coming in. But maybe it does. I don't really know how it works. I'm gonna do Forbidden Dance. Go around over here. That's true. Even if it does, he wouldn't do enough. Okay, you get a move. Ha. This is height 3, right? So if I come here, I could get reses on myself. Guaranteed reses. But I can't hit anyone from here because my skills... I don't think I can hit anyone from here. I think my skills are too far. They require too much of a... Oh, never mind. No, yeah, I can't. See, I can't... The squares highlight, but I can't target that far up. Oh, this one does, though. This would do... 83 damage. Sure, why not? 107 damage, sure. The problem is that he's on height 6, isn't he? He's on height 7. Okay, so I cannot use Prime, but I can use multiple of 3 to res. But I need to res you today. So, arithmetics. Multiple of 5. Multiple of 5 works. Well, it's just a res, right? So... doesn't matter who else it hits. It's not gonna hit any of you. Since it doesn't pertain to you. It's funny it hits all 5 of them though. Please work. Good. Who are they shooting? Were they shooting my... Oh, okay. Yeah, you can shoot her. It looked like one of them was shooting my arithmetician, but they were shooting the guest. Shooting the cancer. Wow, 30% chance and it hit. Uh-oh, you have potions. Okay, that is annoying. So I think spamming traitor here is the best method. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. Abilities? Arithmetics. Do you have elevation multiple? No, you have elevation multiple of 5. The only thing you'll hit with this is yourself. CT multiple of 5. Elevation multiple of 5. You'll hit one person. How come this is a multiple of 5 but this isn't? I guess it's like 0.5 up. I guess this is okay. You will cast... I mean, I could self-heal instead, right? Nah, that's fine. Go cast Repose on that bum. Darn it. Everything's failing today. So this triggered very fast. This triggered in one turn of hers. But that sucked. Everything missed. But if it's triggering once a turn, it's fine. It's actually fine. Speechcraft. Entice? Oh, cannot entice. Too high up. Speechcraft. Entice. Nice. One person down. And it's a permanent kind of down. Now they'll start fighting amongst themselves. I need to rest you. I can do that with arithmetics, elevation, multiple of 3, arise. No effect on you. Please effect on you. Thank you. Go heal yourself or something. Really? You have potions that you use on her, but not on yourself? I guess you can just wait. You're perfectly fine here. Oh, and you have the fan, so you're healing yourself. That's right. Okay, this will put you on a multiple of... I think here, just a multiple of 3. Abilities, Holy Sword. Oh, but I can steal if I can move far enough. I cannot. Best to end here. Abilities, Holy Sword. Thief. Yes, she is a thief. 2 of my people are thieves. She's a thief and a holy warrior at the same time. I don't know how that multi-class works in terms of like role playing. Do this. Okay, this triggers. I like the frequency of how do you parry. What do you want? I definitely do like the frequency of the triggers. Yeah, you can shoot him. He's fine. In fact, please take him down. Stop bullying my Agrias. Ow! That was a crit or something. Bye bye, Agrias. But you are on a multiple of 3, so I can just res you. Oh, all that. I mean, thank you very much. 3 health. But it does save me a cast, so that is nice. Okay, so now I have a free turn. Well, a turn that I don't need to rest people in. Let's go see. You're on height 13.5, you're on height 14.5, height 12, height 14.5, height 15. The snow-capped alleyways. No, look, Amy, we have another fight on the roof. These are basically roofs, right? Are these roofs? I think these are roofs. So yeah, here's another fight on the roof that you are... yeah, that you were talking about. Abilities, arithmetics, target CT prime. That hits all of them, but unfortunately one of me. But it's not someone I care about, right? So I could... I mean, this is damn basically, right? So CT prime is a nice way of getting all of them. CT cure will get everyone, basically everyone, wow. Except Ramza. CT multiple of 4 will get 4 of my people and none of them. This is nice for a heal. Has Lewin ever been a dancer? She has not. No. The dancer is on the left side of the tree. Lewin has only done the right side of the tree. The left side of the tree are like melee classes. She looks silly in Black Mage Fortress. Yeah, she looks like Marvin the Martian or something, right? One of those Martian characters, one of those cartoon characters from Mars with like, you can only see their glowy eyes. This is an interesting one. This is nice for re-raise, except that you have. I don't really want you to have re-raise. Multiple of 3. Multiple of 3 hits you too. Okay. This is good for re-raise. Nice. Miss. Oh. Well, still experience. Just wait. You are on height what? Why are you on height 7.5? That's an inconvenient place to rest. Here I can be a height 7, that's prime. But you guys are on 13, 14, 15. Prime might be a 7 as prime might be a good way of doing it. But no, I can't. I don't think I can. I don't think I can use orator skills from here. Oh, no. What if I move here? What happens when they're on a prime 5? My elevation skills don't work for my arithmeticians. So yes, the math stops working. Basically, the math stops working. In a nutshell. Speechcraft, entice. Can't entice anyone. Can't put anyone to sleep. I can steal your heart, but you're a guy, so that doesn't work. I don't think I have much to do this turn. Some buffering there for you. I have no drop frames, so I hope it's just you. But if anyone else is buffering, let me know. Steal. So I can't steal anything this turn. I can't speechcraft anyone this turn. I'm just gonna move, right? Interesting. I have 0 drop frames though. No, wait, Emmy, no, we're on ad break. That's why it's blurry. Assuming that you're using the script. Assuming that you're using the anti-ad script. It's blurry because you're on break. Oh no, oh right, you're sub. Now why is it blurry? How weird. Just wait. Okay. 14. 13. Sure, go to 13. Abilities. In fact, I should just attack you, right? Because I think I have a sword that heals me when I attack you. No, I don't. I'm not using that. The funny thing about this, right, is that if I attack and he counter tackles, that can push me off onto the ground. And I'll take damage from that and die. I mean, I would die from the reaction, but if I didn't die from that, I would die from the fall. Yeah, she's hurting, but she's fine. Ooh, I can steal. Oh, I can't steal a weapon though. I can steal your funny little hat. I do kind of like your funny little hat. Raises speed. Oh, these raise speed and magic. Okay, I need at least one of these. You know what? Go steal. Ability, steal, hat. Oh, 0%. Why? So you have... Oh, you have this safeguard. Oh, that's no fun. So yours can be stolen. Yours can be stolen. Yours can be stolen. But this one specific fellows cannot be stolen. Okay, so he just dies. Ability, Holy Sword, Divine Ruination. Slowly die. I'm facing the wrong way now. Confusion.
よし。
集中しよ
I'm on square 9 right now. If I come up here... Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to be up here now. Steal... No, not steal. Speechcraft and ties. 21% only. I could put them to sleep. They were 36%. This is a terrible roll. Absolutely terrible. But I cannot attack him, right? I'm no longer... I don't have a 2-space attack to use on him, I think. Yeah, because the minimum space for my gun is 3 spots. 3 spots away. I could shoot him for 44. Japanese words might be easier to learn because they're made for connected syllable characters instead of a bunch of letters. Depends what you mean by learn, like what kind of words. Possibly, like that's possibly true, but there's also like 3 different languages you have to learn for Japanese. So it depends if you mean like reading or listening. So, but in some ways, in some aspects, what you said is true. Reading, possibly. But that would be reading like Romaji. You'll be reading Romaji or like katakana or hiragana. But once you go to kanji, it's different, right? Because when you look at kanji, it's not, some words can represent. Can all kanji be spelled hiragana? Yes. Yes, every last one can. But when you do that, so that due to homonyms, it's not always the easiest thing to translate it back from hiragana to kanji, because many different kanji can map into the same hiragana. And once you have that hiragana and you like spell it out, sometimes you're not sure what the original kanji word is. You have to kind of figure it out using context, I guess. You have to figure it out using context. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Especially when it comes to verbs, because all the verbs end with like ru. So if you're saying like if you're using a verb and it's obvious that you're saying do something to this, but what that something is, like it could be a verb that has 3 different kanji or 4 different kanji that could mean that word, and depending on context, you might not be able to tell which word. It's really interesting. That aspect of the language is really interesting. Whereas if you use the kanji itself, you know exactly what the intention was. It is interesting, yeah. If you look at haikus, a lot of haikus are built that way, and I love haikus. If you look at like the tankas and the early haikus where you have like they purposely, all haikus are wrote, well, not all, but many haikus, most haikus are written in hiragana. And sometimes they use play on words to pack multiple meanings inside a single haiku, especially like in the middle lines. And the way they do that is by what I just described, by using imprecise hiragana. So like the word can mean one thing when you're talking about a flower, but another thing when you're talking about I don't know, wine or something. And when both subjects are put in the same haiku, then you have the irregular hiragana verb in the middle, and it applies one way to the flower and it applies another way to the wine, and people look at it and they're like, oh, what amazing wordplay. But that's how like all haikus and stuff were written. I took a course on it in university and it was really interesting. Anyway, let's go and entice this guy. 21% chance. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Abilities, Black Mage. You need to... There's someone you have to rest, right? No, we're not dead yet. Silly dumb because of the syllable requirement. Until they found out you were Japanese, then the syllable part makes sense, yes. And not only... Yeah, it's not... Yeah, and I kind of thought the same way, and then I found out that there was also wordplay built into that, and then it made even more sense. Because now I learned that they were it was kind of a game. You had to cram in as much meaning as you could into the 575, and it became really interesting. I was like, oh, you know what, I should move underneath here. I don't know if I can make it there without being shot though. It would be nice to move under here where they possibly cannot shoot me. Abilities. Arithmetics, target CT prime. Who am I hitting? Just one character. CT multiple of 5 hits basically everyone. Multiple of 4 hits all my people. So this is a nice one for re-raise. Especially since the person doesn't hit already has re-raise. Yeah, sure, you know what? Let's re-raise. Silver, the requirement doesn't make sense in English. I have seen some haiku in English that try to fit in the wordplay as well. But I agree that the syllable requirement doesn't... Oh, I missed on you again. Doesn't make as much sense in English. But the people who translate... The people who translate Japanese haiku into English haiku, like as a job, like they translate the entire book or whatever, a lot of them try to fit puns and stuff into their English translation as well, to try to match the meaning, the original meaning of the Japanese poem. Most of the time it does not work out, or it's kind of different. But sometimes it actually works. There's been a couple examples where it worked really well, apparently. But most of the time it doesn't. Yeah, that's expected. Please hit the gas over there. No, please shoot the gas. Actually, you can shoot this gas as well, it's fine. Acquiesce. She'll be fine. Please heal me. What? Doesn't that cure stone? I wasn't stoned to begin with. She is okay in the sense that I'll get her back up. It's fine. She will be okay. So look, this person's gonna res her again. See, she's fine. She has a pocket reser. She has a pocket healer, basically. It's kind of funny. Is this random NPC that I charm? Or that I turn to a traitor? She's fine, she's fine. Can you not run away? You did move a lot of steps. That was nice. Okay. Arithmetics target CT multiple of 5. It hits everyone except Ramza. What about elevation multiple of 5? That hits nobody. Let's attack what's his face. Oh, she has Hirai Dari. You're not gonna hit her. I have nothing to do to gain experience then. How rude. But you still have to try, right? This is the only way you might get experience this turn. Oh, you gain experience this turn. Good job. Okay, so I have a couple things I can do here. One is I can finish him off, and I probably should. The other things I can come here, and I could come here and do this. Oh no, sorry. This. And hit you. That doesn't seem very worth it. $73 damage, KO, 1% hit. Perfect. Die. Very good. So you died on the 13.5. That makes you unresable using arithmetics, which is good. You're welcome. I did a course in university a couple of years ago on haikus, and it was really fun. Okay, you move here so you're on height 14, which will let me arithmetics res you if needed. Poison, miss, parry. This skill is not dead. I'm divided on how useful it is. This puts me out of range, right? I'm just out of range of speechcraft. And everything else. And also steal heart. Not that I can steal your heart. And I have nothing I can do to you. So let's shoot, I guess. Since you're poisoned, you're likely to die next. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I was trying it out, right? I need to try it out now. But it doesn't feel very good. Yeah, you can kill her. That's fine. Wait, do you have re-raise as well? No, you don't. Stop running away from my Ramza. Stop. In fact, you're gonna kill two. Are gonna kill. Oh no, you've already moved, so you can't kill him. Never mind. I'm gonna get another rest, right? Yeah. Pocket rest, eh? Pocket rest, eh? Our grass is basically low health, charge in, attack, die, get rest. Abilities, arithmetics. Is anybody dead? No, right? You two need heals, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Arithmetics, let's see. XP Prime. Hits one of me only. XP multiple of 5. Hits one of them only. It's still something. XP multiple of 4. Also hits one of them. Multiple of 3 hits 4 of my people. This is a good candidate for heal. Because he'll heal these two right up. These two. So XP multiple of 3. This one is to split. This one is pointless. This one is... I don't want to kill myself. This one is also a self-target, but it's not as good as XP 5. Or whatever that was. CT Prime. Nobody. Well, yeah, nobody. CT multiple of 5 hits just me. CT multiple of 4 hits basically everyone. Wow. CT multiple of 3 also hits everyone. What? So everyone's on the CT that's a multiple of 12. Okay. XP 5 Kyuraga. Sorry, not XP 5. What was it? XP 3? Yes. This is primary repetition. This is amazing arithmetician magic. That might be the most important, like 55 mana, whatever, 55 XP you ever got. Bunk. Rise Ya Dancer. Abilities. Yeah, we'll... You know what? Slow dance. Let's slow dance. I think I like slow dance better at this point. I don't think you can reach any... Oh, you can. Okay, is this AoE? No, single target. This is AoE. Or you could do this. Chance of inflicting confusion, sure. Please don't knock him back. Speechcraft, entice. You're out of range of entice. Whatever. Join me or die. Die? Okay. Wow, this already triggered. That was fast. Yeah, so this can miss. But it's okay, right? Over time, it triggers so fast that over time, it will really stack up. But I have to kind of do it from the start of the battle. Yeah, can you please, Reginald? Yo, Wolf, can you please kill that guy? he trapped himself in a corner. Wikipedia has a kanji map image with 3002 most used kanji in it. What do you mean they're all on the same image? Oh, all the kanji. Yeah, so the way it works, there is a... Wow. That's not nice. I can't remember if there's a... Like the JLPT, the Japanese language things, the way they teach you, when they teach you kanji, they'll go down the list of the most used kanji and like they'll teach you those first. And the reason they do that, they compile like the most used kanji from like newspapers especially and books and televisions and all that, and they'll teach you those first. And the reasoning is that when people learn, the faster they learn, the more of those common kanji that they learn, the easier it is for them to be able to read or function in Japanese life, I guess. Which is why, yeah, they like sorting the kanji accordingly. I think they do that every year, yeah, with like the most used kanji, and then they'll teach that first. A lot of the Japanese courses online also teach the same thing, the same way. And I think you can get charts of like, they'll show you this word, and then they'll show you what number, what rank that kanji is in the most used or least used categories. Color coded for rank, yeah. The color codes are probably like the JLPT level 1, level 2, level 3. Most likely it also corresponds to something like that. CT prime, useless. CT multiple of 5, kinda useless. CT multiple of 4, kinda useless. Multiple of 3, not very useful. Level prime. Level prime is okay, right? It hits 2 of them, this guy and this gas. None of which are important people. Multiple of 5. Multiple of 4. Here's that one guy. Multiple of 3. So level 5. Level multiple of 5 is a good option. Useless. Useless. Not useless, but not super useful. XP, okay. Took a class for it once a long time ago with some friends, but wasn't very studious person. Yeah, it's when I was the same way with Chinese when I was younger. I took a bunch of classes because I had to, but I was never very good or interested in it until I grew up and started becoming interested in like culture things. Ooh, this one targets. Well, this just targets one person. It is an enemy though. But yeah, early on, they say it's easier to learn languages when you're younger, cause like your brain and your tongue and all that is easier to adapt. But it's harder to actually be interested in the language until you're older. Okay, level, was it multiple of 5? No, there was another level and was it level prime? Level prime, okay. Level prime, sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Cloak evasion, that's fine. I'm gonna run you up, even though that's dangerous. The reason I want to run my arithmetician up is so that every time I cast a spell, I don't have to scroll up to look at the entire map. That part's kind of annoying. Cast sleep. Oh, yeah. And are you derailing the gameplay? Not really. Parry slow. No, not really. Ooh, now I can steal. Ability, steal, weapon. Look at Royce's hairstyle. Oh, this one? She has a ponytail of sorts. Why do you give Ramza Aho hair? Because he is an Aho. I mean, what? Ramza, you're standing in the way of my AoE smite, you stupid fellow. Yeah, instant kill this person. This guy's a healer, so he's annoying. Oh, Riser's portrait. This one? What about it? It is nice. It's very elegant. Move you in the center here. Wait, not wait. You can cast. Yes, elegant. Yes. You see, now that I'm in the middle, I don't have to scroll up every time to see how it affects everyone. Gotcha. Yeah, it is. She is elegant. This would be a decent one for a heal if I wasn't already almost full health on everyone. Level Prime. Multiple 5. Ramza, Royzia. They both have re-race already, so no point. This fellow. But he also hits Royzia. I don't want to do that. Don't really want to do that. XP Prime hits these two. And you. XP 5 hits the guy in the hole. And that's it. XP 4. No good. XP 3. Not that good. Elevation. What elevation? What elevation are you guys on? You're on a 15. And you are on a 15. Okay. So Arithmetic's elevation multiple of 5 hits just you two. Very convenient. Multiple of 3. You two and Raja. So okay, so multiple of 5. So the question is, do I want to damage or do I want to sleep? I could do this, right? You're doing something. You're doing fire. I could put you to sleep and then it wouldn't happen. Ahoge, yes, foolish hair. That's our Ramza. The aho means stupid or silly. Gay in this case is hair, yeah. But when you say aho hair, it's the same thing. Aho gay. Except we're saying aho hair instead, but it's the same thing, yeah. The aho part is just silly. So sleep or Gravika. I wonder how much damage Gravika. Let's try Gravika. Miss. Okay, so you're still asleep. That wasn't that much damage.
Odorimasu.
Odorimasu. While asleep, both of you parried it while you were both asleep. You can actually cast a guess as well. Elevation multiple of 5, right? You can cast Repose on these two suckers. I could parry that in my sleep, and they did. Miss. Please land. Really? No XP for you. Someone's about to eat a fireball. Okay, that was a really weak fireball. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but that was comically weak. So this guy. Speechcraft and ties. 27%. This guy's a healer, so he's annoying. He's just gonna heal himself again, right? The only way to get rid of him properly is to DPS him all at once, or to entice him. So entice it is. Nice. Now for you. How far can you move in one turn? You can move 4 spaces in one turn. It means how long? Well, part of it is me making the battles long. I prolong it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So it takes 4 turns for me to reach that no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. One good map skill can end a battle master in theory. But you would have to roll really well on really low percentage. Like you have to. There aren't many one-shot spells, right? And you would have to roll really well. You can kill yourself instantly. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Steel Helm. Give me a staff. Did you just try to cast it on the gem? Parry. I think my Ramza might need some heals now. Okay, arithmetic, something that heals Ramza. This heals Ramza. It also heals everyone else. I mean, including you, but that's okay. Kiraga. Nice. Are you fireballing this other guy to wake him up? Like what? Ability, steal, weapon. What do you mean cloak evasion? Go up here. Thanks, I think. Okay, this is not worth it. No, don't take the gem. No, don't you dare take the gem. Nice. Push him back into the corner.
やってみよう。
You can go DPS him. That's fine.
戦う力を。
Good job, Beowulf.
行くぞ。
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's the same as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Well, no, it's not the same. Okay. Move here. Abilities, steal. I don't know. Steal helm. Cloak evasion again. How rude.
集中しよ
Abilities, speechcraft. Defraud. You.
う。聞いてくれ。
Yeah, I don't know, Emmy. I'm sure there must be, because it's such a trope. It is very much a trope, but I don't know for sure that whether there is or isn't. Yeah, you're shooting the worst character to shoot. Not only does she have Shira Hadari, which she has failed twice now, but she self heals. My dancer has a very low hit chance, a very high dodge chance rather. Sorry, a very high parry chance, and she self heals. Arithmetics. XP Prime. Multiple of 5. This one guy. Let's kill him. Multiple of 5. Oh, it hits me as well. Never mind. Multiple of 4. Multiple of 3. Who? Nobody. Level, multiple of 5. Prime. 4. 3. CT. Prime. 5. I mean, this is a friendly group of friendly targets, so it's not that bad. Doesn't really do much though. 5. Yeah, that was 5. I could 5 and heal. 4 and heal is also decent. 3 and heal just targets one person. Elevation. Elevation 5 would hit you too, but not you. You're on 14.5, so there's nothing that can target you. I think this is the best. Sorry, not this. I could damage myself and damage you. What was the one I was looking at? It was this, is it? Level 5? It just really heals you. Whatever. Still experience. You did hit someone, so congratulations. You're elixiring him. He was like 357 out of 381. You elixired him for like 20 points. What a waste. Abilities? Yes, I know. Martial arts. Attack? No. Dance? No. Martial arts. Ammo? 60 damage. Sure.
僕にできること。
This is more reliable experience. Man, that guy is really trapped. not even sure I'll reach the gem before time runs out. Before everybody dies. I'm gonna sleep here.
それでは講義を始めます。
And I missed. What? You let him go. Beowulf? Beowulf. Move here. Starting just really enjoy anime in general. Nice. I fully endorse that. Next thing you know, you'll be visiting Japanese locations, anime locations in Japan. Which a lot of people do. Now, your potions are not very strong. I've seen posts where people have done that. I've made posts about doing that. I've visited several, so yeah. Highly recommend at some point in your life. It's fun. Elevation multiple of 5, that will get you. So nice. Let's elevation multiple of life into a... this. Oh, come on. Just give me some experience. My poor arithmetician. Arithmetics, elevation, multiple of 5. I don't want to kill you. I just want to weaken you. This guy's like, I'm free. Wow, this is uncalled for. Okay, move here. Ah, only a healing one. Not again. So the guns avoid evasion, eh? It's always 100%.
これで行けやったぞ
Very nice, Drake.
行こう
これでやられた
Dodge this. He was going to go next, so his heart sting's already down to 2. Don't really have that much to do. No, let's go down. I guess I can do this, right? I don't want to destroy him. I want to keep him alive now. Which means I have to find other ways of getting XP. Sure. Kiraga. Nice.
Ikso.
Take that. Or not. Dancer. Well, you're so far. The nice thing about the dance is that you can do it while you're far away to give you a chance of getting some XP. Take more of this. I'm throwing a party for these guests. I can't even attack him. I can't attack you though. Die! I hope you're not auto-potioning off my own potion. I don't know that a 2-player mode would be good at all. It'd be couch co-op. I mean, you can already kind of couch co-op by sharing a controller. Yeah. I don't know that they explicitly need to put in 2-player co-op. It's like it will be slower, right? Like I think one of the problems with the game, one of my major problems with the game is that there are a lot of menus, and the menus are very they're not streamlined. And if you put in couch co-op, there'll be a lot more menus to allow like both players to move, and the menus would drive me. It would drive me nuts. $68 damage, yes. Or I could just holy sword you. A 60% chance. Here, take that. FF doesn't streamline menus and all, yeah.
精進あるのみ。
集中しよ
う。7 is over here. Thanks for the XP.
活路を開く。
Please don't kill him. Wish that moves come down this way. Beauties. Attack. Nice.
私か。
CT Prime? CT Prime oddly targets only him. Go to sleep. Or not.
やってみよ
Probably drove Sharon as playing Divinity Urgency Co-op. Nope, not true. Divinity Orthogonal Sin. Like orthogonal, like to do with pertaining to teeth. Like orthogonous, like pertaining to like the dentist. No, that's orthodontist. Orthogonal is. Orthodontist. Also, that would be pretty sinful as well. What is orthogonal then? Attack, 108 damage. Sure. Yay. Orthogonal has to do with like shapes, is it? How a rook moves. Ah. Something like. No, don't attack. Sorry, I meant to steal. Steal helm. Gotcha. Orthogonal Sin. Wow, I failed every single steal this game. Every single one. I haven't gotten a single item. And I still haven't gotten this cards. And I can't attack you. No, I don't attack you. You're the worst person to attack. Move here. Look, I can't shoot anyone. I can shoot you, but okay, I'll shoot you. So next thing is select the next side. Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Crap, he's gonna kill the person now. Oh, you're gonna recover. Why, thank you. So you know how to farm XP too. Okay. Arithmetics, target CT. Now, I need to heal this fellow. Oh, I can't get my gem. So, I need to find one that targets him. This one. Kyuraga for everyone. Wait. Oh, I must have... Did I select the wrong thing? That wasn't Kyuraga. What the hell did I select? I don't know. Well, he's dead. Unclear. Well, he's healing himself, so that's fine. Run away. But don't run too fast. Can't reach you. So, let's martial arts. Aura Blast. This guy. Mana Shield. Whatever. Are you out of mana? You are out of mana. Oh, it's a chest.
さてどうする
Need a point of source. Oh, isn't that from Original Sin? Attack. Who can I attack? Can I attack you this time? I can attack you this time. It is Original Sin, yeah. Elven Cloak, yay. Honestly, I haven't even been getting much XP on the people that need to gain XP because I keep missing. Oh, finally you got something. Lampon hat. Very nice. It is 8:58, so it is about time to finish up this fight, I guess. So let's find something that targets him again. Like this one. Everybody die, including myself. It missed. It missed. Cloak evasion. Useless. Oh, you're not even healing this time? 3-hour tactics battle stream. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's me. You're gonna heal yourself again. Yeah, the game book was hilarious. I did win the game book though, so that was nice. Oh, you're not running. It's a choose your own adventure, but choose your own adventure. That kind of game book. Wow, only 16 damage. Yes, it is like that one yesterday. We found another one, so I had to do it. Please don't knock him down. Why did you run away? I mean, good job. So I cannot steal helm, right? Your helm's gone. I guess I'll just attack you. Prepare to die. So I charmed 2 and killed 2. No, I charmed 2 and killed 3. Hooray. You know, just to join the party. Sure.
世話になる。
世話になる。Sure.
あなたを信じます。
あなたを信じます。The first guy said, please take care of me. The second guy said, I believe in you. I won part 1 of 4. So there's part 2 here, part 3 here, and part 4 here. A set of items which you join your inventory. Okay, yeah, let's save this nonsense and we'll finish it up tomorrow. It is such a funny recruitment screen. They're all lined up in a row. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. And this game is long, but that's probably mostly my fault. No, this is not near the last fight. This is an optional fight. I did not get any progress on the main battle today at all. This is a side quest. I don't expect this will be too difficult because it's a side quest, but who knows for sure. Yeah, we got completely pulled off in a different direction. But yeah, anyway, see you all tomorrow. Good night. Thank you very much for coming and watching. I appreciate it. Bye bye. Rest your wings. Take care of yourself. And good night. Yes, see you tomorrow. Ta-ta.